Hello everyone. Today we will learn about how to run a business. And here is a slide for all of you to know basic knowledge of running or operating business. As you can see that each one grow one. Are you ready to start your own business? So this video will show you how to run business from small business to the big business. But basically you must know how, right, and some knowledge related to the operation of business. All right, here is a seven cooperative principle. Number one, mean voluntary and open membership. And number two, democratic member control. Number three, member economic participation. Number four, autonomy and independence. Number five, education, training, and information. Number six, cooperation among cooperative. And number seven, concern for community. Yes, number one mean voluntary and open membership. So it means that you have to volunteer, right, to do any business because you must get experience before running the own business. If you don't have much experience regarding business and you have never worked at any places, so it is difficult for you, right, to be risk running a business, even you have capital or you have enough money. Yeah, and open membership, we also welcome, right, to people or anyone want to join with the business, like business partner. Yeah, they can become your partner for running business and they can share money, knowledge, and the experience with you. Number two, democratic member control. You have to control your member, mean like your staff. Yeah, you consider them like your partner, not like your employee or like your staff. Yes, so that's why you must control them democratically. Number three, mean member economic participation. Yeah, member economic participation in here refer to the partner of your business, mean the guy who joined with you and share the capital. For example, you want to run a business, though you don't have enough money, you don't have enough experience and knowledge, you can cooperate, with the experience and the person who have, money, right? You should not, run the own business by yourself or alone. Number four, autonomy and independent. You must autonomy and independent. Yeah, you must work freely, right? Don't depend on many people so much. I mean that you must have self-confidence, self-control, yes, and must know what you're going to do in your own path, right? Don't try to become a boss, but you must try to become a leader. A boss and leader are different, yes. Number four, education, training, and information. It means that you must have, education, get education, right? Refer to the skill. Some people have, education related to business, they graduated, right, from university with, a few skill or any skill, and then they run a business. You also get training, yeah, about the kind of business that you want to run and information. Information is very important for you as a businessman or business person because if you don't have get enough information, so when you run a business, it seems that your business cannot run smoothly and well. Number three is about cooperation among cooperative. Yeah, you might have cooperation. And number seven, in concern for community, you must, know about the impact, positive impact, negative impact on your business, on the community, and on your, you know, capital, right, on your benefit, and on your employee, and the whole, payment of your community. Okay, slide number three, mean no success rate increase here. So we can see that rate of success in BC after 5 years, like food, beverage 34%, construction 32%, lock-in forestry 30%, and other services 28, real estate 45%, wholesale trade 44%, business services 43%, and manufacturing 41%. So the kind of business that we saw you guys have a rate of success, right? It means that here are the percent of each item like food and beverage, real estate, wholesale trade, and construction. So we have different percent from one country to country and from one place to one place. Okay, to the next slide is about is this right fit? Mean what do you want to start this business? So there are three questions for you to think. Number one, mean why do you want to start a business? Number two, are you financially ready? And can you keep your day job while you are starting out? Question number one, mean you must ask yourself the reason that you want to run a business or start a business. So do you have ambition and what kind of business do you want to run and what do you expect from your business? And number two, refer to the capital, mean you have enough money to run a business and enough, money to stop when the business, you know, have problem. Like your business doesn't run well for the first month or for the 2 months. So what should you do? You have to keep the money for protecting, right, the unexpected problem. And the third one, can you keep your day job? You must, knows that you pay much attention to only your business or you have, right, the other job. Because some guy work and then do a business, right? You have to balance the time between the time that you spend on the work and your business. You cannot, right, work, full day and then pay or spend less time on your business. Yeah, you must know to balance them. However, you cannot uh, stop your work, right? Your day work, your daily job, right? When you start your first business. Okay, and for next one, then to support from family and friends. Support make a difference. Do you have emotional and financial support? As I said earlier, you must get support from anyone. You must have self-confidence when you run a business. Who support you, or you decide to work alone, right? If you are not exactly sure about the business, you can, right, cooperate with your best friend or anyone that you think that they can share, right? They work honestly and they have the same ambition as you. And financial support is also important. Even you have, enough or sufficient capital to run a business, you must, support, some capital from your partner. Yeah. For example, you want to run a school, your English school, yeah, for kindergarten or a private English school, and then you have to work and cooperate with your partner, and your partner must have basic knowledge about business, experience, and capital. And that your family understand how much time they'll be devoted to your business. Actually, you have family, you cannot spend most time to only your business? For the first time, yeah, you must. But you have to cooperate and you must discuss with your family. Right? You must have time with your wife or your husband and your children. And number six, need to obtain industry knowledge. Discover market need. Yeah, we should understand the need of the market. Right? What kind of market that you right put your product or good or you want to sell out? Like it is local or it both local and foreign country, or you want to send your good or your product, import or export the product from foreign country or just local. Number two, understand law and regulation of your industry. Yeah, to run a business, we must right have legal document and you must do it legally. You cannot run the business by yourself without legal document or without permission from law. You must communicate with the authority and the relevant, institution for running a business like Ministry of Commerce. And the third one is access insurance costs. Yeah, you should evaluate the cost for the insurance. Yeah, does your company or your institution or your business have insurance for your staff or not? And number four, source reliable supplier. Yeah, you should have enough supplier and the supplier that you can rely on. Yes. Source here can be referred to human resources. Yes, and equipment and other equipment that we should, support our business. Like you run a school, so think about the building, think about the table, think about the whiteboard, think about the staff, yeah, and something else. Number seven means strengthen the right skill for success. According to statistics like Canada, business success requires strong skill in general management. Yeah, skill play very important role for your business. It is the reach for you to run a business, and you don't take risks when you have skill. Right? We are not good at, or we cannot know every skill, but we should know the specific skill, mean one or two skill that we are very clear and professional in it, and we have experience on that one. Like general management, are you ready to become a manager? The word general here, you must understand all, right? What happened and knowledge related to your whole company or institution. Yes, and financial management, you must how to control your money, right? How can you get benefit from your business and what capital do you need for your business? And the last one is marketing. If you have general management and financial management and then you don't have marketing, so your product, right, or your good, your business cannot be popular to everyone, and it is not attractive. It means that if you are not good at, marketing, right, your institution is not popular to everyone. So that's why each institution, especially, private company or private, business institution or company need marketing manager, yeah, to right advertise your good or your product or your services to the public. Next one is about develop key management skill. It is very important to understand the key management skill. So we can take a look at this diagram here. Number one is about people. As I said earlier, people refer to human resources. Yeah, you must select people who have skill, means specific skill, and other qualification, like experience, qualification, and honesty, yes, and other things. And we put them in the right position. If you put them in the wrong position, so your work cannot run smoothly. And number two is about finance. Yeah, it's about money. When you select people, when you run the business, and then you must have money or capital. And you must know how to control your money, your capital well and effectively. Marketing, as I explained you earlier, you must have right people or broadcasting, right, like social media, yeah, Facebook and other, social media to broadcast your product and services to the people. Like we can see that some product or some good, right, even those products are very popular to the public. They still broadcast them through different social media or other media. Administration is also important. Right? It's also key management skill that you should know the way that you control, right, your staff, right, from high to low. Yeah, you must rank them. You must put them in the right position. For example, if they are accountant, you put them for accountant. If they are HR, yeah, you put them in that office. You must different. You must divide the task right for each skill person to work it. And number five, customer service. Yeah, your service is so important. What should you do to provide good service to your customer? Even your product or your company is popular and it is good, but if your service is not, good, you cannot attract many customers to buy your product or good. Number six, in production. Yeah, the production that you expect that you set up for your business, like you open, the school, and then the quality, right, that you provide to the student, right, is qualified, is acceptable, is a standard or not. Yes. And number seven, in distribution, you have to distribute, right, your knowledge, right, to the staff, to your partner, and then you also get knowledge from them, and you also distribute what you can, right, to the whole institution or your whole company. Number eight is about planning. You have to plan, right, prepare your planning before starting a business. You cannot think and do it. Please plan it, right? Think about the problem, think about the solution. Yeah, think about the money, think about the risky issue that will happen in the future. And we also do more research. Yeah, you have to do research when the company have problem. Yeah, research it and you have to find a solution to the problem. Like for the first few months, your business is not right effective or cannot run smoothly. You have to find the reason why your business is not beneficial, and then you have to deal with the problem. Don't allow the problem to be overloaded. Okay, for number nine is about take advantages of training opportunity. Sell employment training through EI, mean you have to train yourself You must know and you must learn right from professional and from people who have experience, and you must read book and develop your knowledge every day. What you can do, like reading book and join the workshop, yes, and make a group discussion with professional and experienced people. Business coaching through small business busy and other resources. Number nine is about create a business plan to grow. I mean, business plan can help your company succeed. Yeah, so you have to plan. Everything need plan. Like business also need plan. They help you better understand your market, operational issue, and cash flow and finances. Okay, and 11, create a 2-year cash flow. You have to expected scenario. Yeah, you have to create expected scenario and slow start, aggressive sell. The expected scenario, you have to put the scenario that you expect to be happen, and slow start, don't try to fast start, please start slowly. Yes, and aggressive sell, you must sell as much as you can. Mean try to draw customer to buy your product as much as you can. And number 12, calculate your startup cost, define your cost, confirm your assumption, research the cost of similar businesses. Yeah, you put the cost of your good or product. Like water, for example, a bottle of water is 1,000 real, and if you define the cost more expensive than other, you know, business men or business people or business place, so it is difficult, right, to draw the customer. Yes. Confirm your assumption and research the cost of similar businesses. We can do more research about the guy who have the same business like us, about the price and their management and their control. Yeah, and evaluate your financing option, saving, credit card, personal loan, yeah, remortgage home, fire and family, and angel investor. Saving, you must save, don't waste your money. Yeah, we can use credit card or any services for your company or product, because some like market or supermarket, they allow customer to buy good or product using credit card. Yes. Yeah, and this point also very important here about friend and family. Yes, your customer can be friend and your family, but don't depend on your friend and family for your business. Please depend on the public. Okay, and for next one is access your budget and lifestyle. Yeah, the budget means the money that you get from your business. You have to access, right? How much money do you get for 1 month, 2 months, and in total 1 year? You have to access them, the benefit, right? And the money that you have to pay for everything like your stuff and the lifestyle, yeah, and covering your basic need, keeping your family comfortable, maintaining, adjusting your lifestyle. Yeah, you have to cover your basic need. What is your basic need? And keep your family comfortable. You are busy with your business, but you must provide comfortability to your family. Yeah, you cannot spend much time on the business without thinking about your family, because they are the supporter of your business. They are the supporter of your, yeah, work. They encourage you and highly motivate you to work and to run your own business and to feel happy and feel motivated. And number 15 about is understand your market. So why will people choose you over your competitor, and what is the demand for your product service, and how will you reach potential customer? Yeah, why will people choose your over your competitor? Sometimes when we run a business, we have a competitor. Yeah, so that's why we have to compete with them. When your product or your good, right, is popular to the public, right? People that run a business like you will try to compete with you. So what should uh, you compete with them, and how can you compete with them? And you also know the demand for your product and service. You have to study about the demand, yeah, of the customer for your product and service. You cannot produce many products or services or goods that are more than demand. And number three, how will you reach potential customer? Potential customer refer to the customer that I spend much money on your product, and then the customer that you think or you expect right from the good or your product. Because we have to think about the customer when we produce any product or good. Like you run a school, you have to think about potential customer are your student, right? Yes, people want to study, and you also think about their custodian, like the parent, right? Yes. Okay, and analyze your competitor. Yeah, we must study about the weakness and strength of our competitor. If we don't know the strength and weaknesses of them, we know only ourselves and we don't know about the other, so you can have a problem with the business. Like here you can see, know the strength, discover the weaknesses, find their similarity, what are the similarity that they have, right? And think about their appeal and find what makes you different. If they have a similarity like you try to transform or you try to make your product or your good different from them in order to attract the public or customer. And 17, discover your target customer. Yeah, your target customer, like I said earlier, is about the customer that you expect, right, to buy your good or product or services. Yeah, where they socialize, the shopping preferences, interest in sustainability, how they rank price, quality, and service. For example, you run a coffee shop. You can see a coffee shop available in the brand name like Amazon, like Starbucks, like Brown, yes, and other brand name of coffee zone, a coffee shop. Yeah, we can think about this one. How can where they socialize if you sell like coffee at the rural area, right? How can people go to buy and drink the coffee? Number 18, face your biggest obstacle. Number one, mean developing a business plan. Yeah, I have explained already about this one. When you have to develop a business plan, because everything is a plan. Even you start your writing, like paragraph or essay writing, you must write planning or brainstorm them. Number two, launching. Yeah. And number three, management skill. Management skill here include many skill in here. You are not good every skill, but you must, put people right in the correct skill and in the right position to help you. Number four, finding customer. Yeah, we must find customer because the customer are the key. Right? Without customer, we cannot run our business. Our business cannot go ahead. It will be bankrupt. Number five, sourcing reliable supply. Yeah, we have to use reliable supplier. And number six, getting license and permit. Yeah, it is related to legal law or related to legal document. You must have permission from the relevant institution like Ministry of Commerce and other ministry or other institution. Number seven, financing in the money. Yeah, you have money and you must know how to control, right, the money that you get from the business. You cannot, use them, right, wastely. I mean, you must know how to control the money. And number eight, making sale. Yeah, you have to make the sale. And number nine, personal and health issue. Yeah, it's also important if your health is not good. right? How can you work? How can you manage your business? And the last one is managing employee. If you consider your employee as a best partner, it is good. Don't try to be boss to them. You have to motivate them. You have to raise salary and provide other benefit to your employee if they can work well. Don't try to blame them every time. Try to both motivate and blame them, right, for the appropriate time. Okay, and thank you for your watching. This lesson. I hope this lesson will help you a lot, right, to run a business, especially for the guy who want to run a business. They can understand from the basic knowledge of opening or running a business. And I will show you more, lesson about business, but it is only the first video that show you guys how to run business. So thank you for your watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to get more lesson about business and other, lesson, and you can watch them. Thank you.